Hi everyone. If your Insta360 X4 is not connecting to your Insta360 app on your phone or indeed laptop, computer, etc., then this might be the problem. All right. So I'll show you what it is first. I've got my phone set up here, and hang on, there it is. So on the Insta360 app, if you go into settings, right, I'll go back to the home page there, and down here in your profile, etc., and you've got connect to device. Click on that, and nothing. All right, Wi-Fi is on, and it won't recognize anything. Okay, so I'm gonna just reset the camera for a moment there, and I'll show you what's going on. All right, so nothing there, fine. Go into the camera, it says to reset the Wi-Fi settings, Bluetooth, etc. So that's all on, okay? All right, on the camera itself, I've got the lens guard on so you don't see anything on the screen for the moment. I just want to protect the lenses, just to show you, like that. And they are very delicate, easily scratched. So let's keep those covered for now. All right, what do we have? Swipe down from the top there, you go into the settings menu, then next page, and settings there. Go in there, and again, keep scrolling down the menu, and you come to Wi-Fi settings, all right, if you can see that. Then click on that, and there is the culprit, okay? This is probably what's causing the problem as far as you're concerned, definitely in my case. It says to switch it to always on under the instructions and the tech support. Did all that, played around with the settings, Bluetooth, reset everything, troubleshooting, doesn't work because it's stuck on initializing, all right? And that is the problem. So in other words, there's probably a hardware failure. And it seems that it's more common than I realized. I thought it was a particular small issue with my particular camera, but it's not. It's more widespread. So if you're having the same problem, only way to deal with it is to get it repaired, send it off. And if you go in here, the thing that I particularly want to point out, anybody else who's having the same problem, is when you go into tech support, see if this opens this time, yes it does, and you want to request a repair, right, it's not even gonna repair support. Let's see what they say, all right? All of this, request a repair, yep. And I'll see if it comes up with a message it did last time. And I'll show you what the problem might have been if I can get to that particular form. Okay, you get all of this, etc. Learn about the repair process, this, that, request a repair, click, request a repair, and so on. There's all that information. That's all fine. Okay, and it's not letting me go to the next page. You already have a repair case. All right, in short, without making this too long, what happens is when you go through the next stage of this and you fill in the serial number and the particular type of problem, etc., somewhere on the form it asks for something called an RMA code, all right? What Insta360 haven't really thought about is how you're supposed to get that code. And through the web chat, it doesn't work. I tried it for a couple of days, many times over. It didn't work. In the end, I had to call their customer support or tech support and speak to a human being who took about, 10, 15 minutes altogether. And all they could do is give me the RMA code to put in the form, but not actually book a repair or anything like that, all right? And I'll put that down for a second. The other thing is that if you have the warranty package, which mine does, I paid extra for the warranty, 2 years extra or something like that. And I'll just take that off screen for a second and I'll show you what's going on there. Right, so the point is, with the warranty, they're supposed to provide the postage and whatever it is, like a postage label, to get it to their repair center. And apparently, certainly in the UK at the moment, it's not available. All right, so let me just see what email they gave you. All right, here we go. So the instructions they send you, reference, blah, blah, and they give you some, specific steps to follow: backup, get rid of your SD card, etc. Get rid of the battery. Don't send them the battery, apparently. Package it yourself, all right? So secure packaging, etc. Label it and ship it to whatever address they provide. So what they've advised is that in some countries, they no longer, or at least at this moment, in some countries, they don't offer the prepaid label, etc. So you have to get the packaging and pay for the delivery of the product to their repair center, and so on and so forth, which is a bit disappointing, since you pay for the service, and when it comes to using it, suddenly they've withdrawn some aspects of the warranty. So that's a little bit naff, but there you go. That's how some of these things work. So I'm going to send that off today, and I will update you, see what it actually comes back as. There's been a lot of criticism of Insta360 with their service support, so it might be interesting. And on my channel, it's the sort of real life experiences that I want to share. So there will be an update video soon, I hope, when I get the camera back, and I'll let you know how the process went, if any of you also have the same problem. All right, so hopefully see you with the update. Thanks for watching. Finally, got an update on the Insta360 X4 warranty repair that I sent it in for. So here's what happened. They gave me the details, as you heard in the previous part of the video, and eventually got the instructions, sent it all off to them, and it cost me the equivalent of about $15, so it's about £11 to send it to them, secure postage, etc. They received it on a Friday, so the next day. They got it on a Friday, and believe it or not, on Tuesday, I received back a brand new replacement. All right, so this was not a repaired unit. Don't take that out of the way. There we go. Not a repaired unit, but a full-blown new camera altogether. All right, and along with it, right, so it's a new package, etc. Fine. So obviously it comes with the little lens guards, lens caps, etc. So it's got the instructions to fit those on. But what I was really impressed by is that this wasn't that's my own. They actually sent my accessories back as well. So what I had on my original camera were the premium glass lens guards and the lens cap, all right, protective lens cover, if you like. Somebody obviously inspected it and sent it back, all right. So I was very impressed with that, and all good, brand new. I've switched it on, checked it, etc., paired it up. Now this one connects with my phone perfectly. So that genuinely was a hardware issue with the previous unit, and so this one, all good. So excellent from Insta360. If you've got the warranty, it works. It really does work. So it proves the point. Paying I think it was £30 or £40 for 2 years, and 2.5 years extra warranty, very much worth it. And I would recommend anybody who's getting products like this to pay for that warranty, get that extra warranty. Definitely is worth it, full stop. They also offered to reimburse me for the cost of the postage. So that's something I'm still waiting for. It's been a week and a half. So hopefully they'll come back and do that, but not as yet. But if I get a whole new free camera, brand new camera replacement, I suppose I'm not going to quibble too much, although that is part of their service. They do, or they're supposed to reimburse you for the postage cost. So good ending to a story, and I shall post videos from this. I haven't got the X5 yet, but that's something maybe for the future, but I will certainly have a go at comparing this, because in the next video, or the one after that, I will be comparing the footage with a brand new Insta 360 Go Ultra. So that's my next one, alongside the mobiles and things. So do come back and watch that one when it's uploaded. Thanks for watching. I hope it's been informative and helpful if anybody's got one of these and has a warranty issue. And if you did find it useful, please do drop it a like and perhaps even a subscribe for a new channel. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one.